Hey everybody, we just got the first space update development preview.
Oh yeah, guys.
Yeah, hi, Santa boys and girls.
Oh no! Ah!
Hey, Dario!
I was a rocket like the space update. All right, let's go and jump off of this bridge right here with our cars.
Okay.
And this is what the development preview says. Hello all Wobblies. Welcome to the first space update preview. We're super excited for you to get your hands on the update later this year. But in the meantime, these previews will give you a sneak peek at some of what's coming in the version 1.0 space update. This first preview is all about getting into space. And in this picture right here, it kind of looks like the rocket's going up and around the Earth, which kind of suggests that we might be able to see the wobbly Earth. And I think that's going to be really cool. And this also looks like a cutscene that you might see in like some missions like the JellyMen when you finish his jelly car. Alright, on to the next point. The Wobbly Life space program is up and running, and they're looking for more astronauts. They've even set up advertisements all over the island to try and tempt Wobblies into joining up. Perhaps you could be the next recruit. And right here in this picture, I think it looks like the sign with Officer Gerald on it, but it just changed to this picture. And maybe this will be all around the island advertising and maybe even billboards because this update is really anticipated. And maybe even the sign that says if you have a big brain science need you might relate to the update. Now on to the next point, training. You've decided to be a wobbly astronaut. Well, before your feet even leave the ground, you're gonna need some training. You don't want to get lost floating around in space, do you? So for your own safety, you'll need a space license. When you sign up, there is a fee to pay, but trust me, it's worth it. To get a space license, you'll have to pass the astronaut training course. This is a set of tests to prove that you've got what it takes to be a wobbly astronaut. And I think, honestly, this right here is probably going to be like a space job. And I think it's going to be like a really cool. And it looks like you'll go in like a zero gravity chamber. I feel like that would be a good guess of how you get the pass for going into space. And this astronaut suit kind of looks like the one that we put on WoollyBear in our space movie thumbnail. By the way, you should go check that video out. On to the next point. The Space Center. This facility has had a few upgrades since you last saw it, with new buildings for astronaut training and an upgraded rocket platform. It guarantees a successful launch every time. Guaranteeing a successful launch every time? That might not be exactly true, and I feel like something bad will happen when you go off into space. But this facility looks really cool. I'm very excited to see what is in there. On to the next point. Once you pass the training, you'll be given your space license. Then it's time to board that rocket and blast off into space. Who knows what you'll find out there. But just remember your training and you'll do just fine. And honestly, inside this rocket picture, it looks like you'll probably be like strapped in on the wall to the rocket, and then like it'll be really cool when you launch off. And I really can't wait for this update to release. I really can't even just imagine how many cool things there's going to be. And like maybe there'll be different planets. We'll probably be able to go to the moon, maybe even around different stars and stuff. It'll just be so cool. Oh, and there'll probably also be like a bunch of presents inside the Space Center. And probably in this frame right here, probably on like the left and maybe on the right. So go be sure to look out for that when you're playing the actual update. I really hope there's also a view outside of the spaceship when you're going up. I feel like that'd just be so cool to just see you leaving Wobbly Island. There'll probably be like the most presents out in space though on planets. Also guys, we'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel. It would really help us out so we can grow this channel together.
Yeah, all your astronauts out there.
Yeah, hi, Santa boys and girls, subscribe.
Anyways, back to the video. Well guys, all that racing was fun, so I think we should go explore what some of the stuff might have an effect in the actual update. So let's go to the lab because as we know, there's rocket stuff there. Alright, so this was one of the first big updates and kind of was like, oh wait, maybe it's going to be the space update because this update took a long time. But then one of the secrets in here is actually, we got to go put on our lab coats. There was, oh yeah, also here we have spaceships, which I feel like these will be in the space update or something similar, just like in the Rubber Band Games building. There's pictures of them. Oh wait, whoa. Oh wait, this is the formula for the, yeah. And then we also have the spaceship stuff all around again. So let's actually head
and then there's also just this is an alien base, There's just pictures of aliens everywhere.
Yeah. I think after this we go another floor up, and then there's another floor after that. Honestly, I don't remember at all.
Oh, okay.
Is there even enough floor? Hold on.
I thought...
Yes, hold on. Wait, yeah, this is the one. Yeah. Dude, wait, do you think we're gonna have to deliver pizza to the aliens and that's why we're going? You see, yeah, this right here. This this is what we
And then
hold up, wait, doesn't one of these wobblies like say something?
and then there's the other one on Jungle Island.
Yes, and I feel like there's gonna be something to do with like pizza, and like that's why we're going to space. I feel like
Well, there's also, you know, proof of aliens right here.
yeah, like where did these guys come from? You see, like
Also, this is weird. Why are they monitoring the JellyMen?
that's gonna be like the thrusters used on the rocket, guys. This is gonna be one of them for sure.
Yeah, there's that. Okay.
Oh, and one more thing in this update. There might even be like I feel like it'd be so cool if there was like checkpoints around the solar system. Like here we could have this one where you land your rocket, maybe go check out some stuff. It could be like around the sun or something. And then here, maybe this one could be near Mars because like it has like trees and stuff. Maybe the moon even. And I feel like there's just gonna be so many planets and like so many of these. I feel like I mean this update could really go in any direction, but I feel like it'd just be so cool if this was one thing that they added. Catch me!
WoollyBear!
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, that's so not true, bro.
We hopped out, but like...
It would have been the UFO itself. It took control over my hands and my mind.
Wow.
Okay, and then you can see them working on it. Coming soon, it says too.
I mean, nah, this is actually true. It said this like in the first couple versions of Wobbly Life. Like
This is actually true.
yeah, it's said this for like a couple years now, but
Yes, I mean, yeah. They've been working on this metal platform. They've been working on this metal platform longer than
yeah, like in the development preview, they got the whole headquarters here, but it's
Yeah.
like now it's just a bunch of metal.
Who knew putting a giant scaffolding around a rocket and just whacking it could build so much?
Yeah.
Okay, where else should we go?
I think that's really all I could think of. I think those are some pretty cool things that might actually happen in the space update. Man, I'm just so excited for this. This is gonna be awesome. So I guess that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed us making like kind of some guesses about the space update, and I can't wait until it actually comes out. Thanks for watching. Please remember to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and hit that notification bell. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. No!
WoollyBear's gonna like jump off in like horror, but then we never crash, so it's